time goes by super fast. Hello,
It sure
everybody.
does.
And we're live. We're live. Hello.
Boo! Boo!
Boo. Well, Bill, I know that you didn't get out your big horns yet. Just you're starting small.
I don't know if I can do those again this year. They literally were painful.
I think they gave you a headache last year, didn't they?
It was horrible. It was horrible. And they made indents into my head that went for a couple
Yeah.
days.
They don't look like very comfortable things to wear.
No, I don't even notice these are on.
I still don't see us on my phone yet.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't seen it. There it goes. Finally goes. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. So many of you are already here in the chat tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining Bill and I tonight for a spooky Halloween vintage and handmade sale this evening. Bill and I, well, we're Christmas lovers at heart, but we love Halloween too. So yes. All right. So my gosh, you guys are super chatty this evening. Who is the very first person I see tonight? I see the lovely Diane. Hello, Diane. Good to see you. And there is Karen Gillette. Hi, Karen. So while I have Karen up here on the screen, Karen is going to be our official bid ender tonight. So you're going to be racing Karen down in the chat for your bidding tonight. So thank you so much, Karen. I thank you sometimes doesn't seem like enough, but thank you so much, Karen. Grandma Mary's Attic is here, and there is Gavin. Hello, Gavin. Who else? Mama Pam. Hi, Mom. Good to see you. I haven't even talked to you today. That's how busy I have been. I haven't even talked to my own mother today. There is Jason's mom in the chat. Hello, Linda. And there is the other Linda. Hello, Linda Daly. Good to see you as well. And Amanda has joined us. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you. And Debbie Gutierrez. Hello, Debbie.
That was good, Amy. That was good.
Hey, I haven't had to say it in a few weeks. Jason usually takes care of it for me, so I've been saving my R's. Hello, Mixed Mom. Good to see you. And Franny B. Hello, Franny. And Karen Kennedy. Hello. Thank you guys so much. If you want to see your name highlighted up here on the screen, definitely say something down here in the chat. I see Monica is here. Hello, Monica. And Dawn and Gina. Hello, Gina. And my broom closet Chris is here. Hi. Hello. Who else? I see Lisa Holbrook. Hello, Lisa. And Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa. This is a new name to me, so welcome, Vanessa. Thank you for joining us tonight. And there's our brother in vintage, Jason. Hello, Jason and Mother Tuckers. And Kim, Desert Gal Curios. Hello, Kim. And Melissa. Hello, Melissa. Who else? I'm scrolling down. Mare has joined us tonight. Yay, you made it. And Dee is here. Hi, Dee. Good to see you. And Annie. Hello, Annie. Welcome back. Eclectic Treasure Hunter. Hello. And Jamie Grafton. My goodness, you guys are super chatty tonight. I'm scrolling. I haven't even gotten to the bottom yet. Hello, Matthew. Good to see you. All right. I am almost to the bottom. Spark Joy in Life just popped in here. And Don't You Know has joined us. Woohoo! Yes. And hello, Blue Flamingo. Good to see you as well. Oh my goodness. So many fun faces, some new faces in the chat tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Trina just popped in. Hello. All right. So I don't want to chit chat too long because we have so much fun stuff to bring you guys tonight. So I don't want to take too much time, but welcome you guys. If you don't know the guy sitting next to me, this is Bill of GardenGuyBill. Definitely give him a subscription here on YouTube. Go follow him over on Instagram. He also does sales on Instagram, you guys. So make sure and follow him over there. All the information for Bill is down in the description of the video. If for some reason you're not following him already, please make sure and give him a follow. I see Jana just popped in. Hi, Jana. Good to see you. Okay, so we have all offer up items to bring you guys tonight. So that means it's going to be auction style. We'll give you the starting price. I'll pin it up here on the screen. As bids come in, I will highlight those on the screen for you. If you're interested in bidding, all you have to do is type your bids in whole dollar amounts down in the chat. And the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of Karen Gillette will be the winner tonight. And we also do the just in case here on my channel. So I'm going to highlight my just in case here. So as long as you're an active bidder, so as long as you put in at least one bid on the current item, you can put in a just in case bid during the countdown only. So what the just in case is the max amount that you're willing to pay for the item with the letters JIC next to it. So that is during the countdown only, as long as you have put in at least one current bid on the item. And then if your highest just in case comes in before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind that multiple just in cases that are put out there during the countdown will turn into regular bids. So if you win an item from us tonight, especially if you're a new buyer, you've never purchased from us before, or maybe it's been a while, we do need some information from you. So our emails right here are on the screen. If you need to take a screenshot, you're welcome to do that. It's also in the description of the video if you need to reference it later. And I have wonderfully helpful mods here on my channel, so I'm sure they will also put our emails in periodically throughout the sale tonight down in the chat for you as well. So if you win an item tonight, we do need some information. We need your YouTube screen name, your full name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. And if you don't have PayPal, that is okay. Email us with all of that same information and let us know that you'd like to check out as a guest. And when we send out our invoices, we can send you a direct link to your invoice, and then you can check out as a guest using any kind of debit or credit card. Okay. So like I said, we each have 15 rounds of goodies to bring you guys tonight. So I'm going to be doing all of my packing and invoicing tomorrow. So you'll see something from me at some point tomorrow. If you purchased last night on Fantastic Finds and you purchased tonight, I can combine ship for you. I ship from Michigan, only utilize PayPal. I also use Pirate Ship to get you the discounted rates on shipping. And right now I only ship to the US and Canada. And I will let Bill talk about when he's going to be doing his invoicing.
Sure thing. So I ship from New Jersey. I will be invoicing and packing up on Saturday. I ship to the US and Canada only. And just like Amie, PayPal only, and Pirate Ship for those deep discounts. And I think that's everything. That's everything.
Is that all the candy apples and it's nuts and berries, but candy apples and
candy corn.
Candy corn. Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right. So I did see a couple other people pop in here. And Lindy, hello. I thought I saw somebody else pop in here. I did. Tulip 2. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, you guys. Okay, popcorn balls. That's good, Kim. Yeah.
Do you know I made those for the first time in my life the other night because my sister left for the summer and left a bunch of marshmallows in my house. And I was like, what am I going to do with all these marshmallows? And I was like, I remember popcorn balls when I was a kid.
Yeah. There was one particular house when we would go trick-or-treating that she always made handmade popcorn balls, and they were like buttery and gooey, and you always wanted to hit up her house. They were really, really good. All right. And Harry the Hound Dog, good to see you tonight. And Kim snuck in there too. And Vicky, hello, you guys. Welcome. All right, so we're going to get the show on the road. Quick reminder, make sure and check your chat settings. Make sure you're in live chat, all messages, and not top chat. If you're in top chat, some of the comments are going to be filtered. You might not see bids on things, so always check and make sure that you're in live chat, all messages. And we do, because of the lag on YouTube, and whatever kind of device or internet that you're using, you want to refresh periodically throughout the sale. So exit out of YouTube completely, come back in, and then you're going to have to go back in your chat settings and go to live chat all messages again. But we do recommend you refresh. That sometimes helps combat the lag that we experience here. All right. So Bill, do you want to go first tonight?
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
As in you don't want to, or you do?
Oh, no, I'll go or you can go. I'm good either way.
Okay. All right. We'll have Bill go first.
So it's funny that you mentioned that, Kim, about the Caro syrup, because I only had marshmallows. So I had to look for a long time for a recipe that didn't need Caro syrup because I'll be honest, I don't know what it is. And I know I don't have it in my house, but I had marshmallows and butter. So I was able to do it anyway. All right. So Amie, the first round is going to be $12, and it's going to be for a lot of 3 black kitten vintage Halloween cards. The first one is this little cutie, and you get all 3 for that start price. This little cutie, which is a Norcross card. These all were used. They were all sent. This one says, to Denise, and I'll just read it. It says, here's Inky the cat with eyes of green to wish you a happy Halloween. So Inky the cat is the first black cat in this little lot. The second one is this little critter hanging out on top of the jack-o'-lantern saying boo. This is a Buzza Cardozo card from Anaheim, California. This was also sent. It's time for black cats and jack-o'-lanterns too. Time for trick and treat and lots of fun for you. And this was sent by Christopher to Richard. And then the star of the show.
Oh, so flocking good, Bill.
Flocking, and it's flocked on both sides.
Double-sided.
Double-sided flocking with a pink mask and a purple cape. How cute is that? This is a Rustcraft card, and it's a standee, so it can actually stand. I'm looking for someone special to bring these wishes to. That's what Clarence Cat said, so I sent him straight to you. Happy Halloween. So cute. So all 3 cards, $12 if anyone is interested. And they're all about, let me see, they're all about 6.5 inches tall. Just a little bit difference between them. So cute. So the flocked Clarence the cat, apparently, the little kitten with no name, and then Inky the cat. I can't believe I remembered those names.
I like the middle one. I think that one's my favorite.
Isn't he cute? Again, I think I just said this the other day on a live, but I wish cats stayed that size, little kitten size. So
kitten size? Yeah, I agree. I have said that lots of times.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. Thank you for your bid, Jason. And yes, I am looking into your soul. Looking for 13 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sabrina is an awesome name for a black cat.
It is. Karen, we are just like, this is literally the first item that we started with, so you haven't missed much.
All right, there's the bid end. Thank you, Karen. I'll bring these to you tomorrow, buddy.
Awesome. All right, let me get myself over here. My first item tonight is going to start at $10. I love this book. I've had this one time before, and I brought it tonight because it does have some Halloween things inside of the book, besides the cool cover. So it's Who Did It? And you can see that there's googly eyes in there, and the Google eyes go throughout the book. Now, it is a dot-to-dot book, FYI, and most of the dot-to-dots have already been done. However, the pictures that are in here, you can still do some displays with them, I think. And I love the owl on the front. So this is a, I think it's Samuel Lowe. Yeah, Samuel Lowe, made from Wisconsin. It does date to 1956. Okay, and there's the back. So not really so much going on the back side, but we've got right on the front, on the inside page, a little ghosty, which is really cute. So all of the dot-to-dots have like a little riddle page. And then once you read the riddle, then you connect the dots and then you find out who did the activity. So there's different animals in here. There's a squirrel, but there is another cool Halloween. There's a kitty, meow, meow. But there's another cool Halloween. Oh, there's actually a little bit of Christmas in here with the little snowman. This is such a cute book if you've not seen this one before. Okay, here we go. So we've got the pumpkin and the witch. So it says, I'm going to the Halloween party, said Jack. I'll be a jack-o'-lantern. Judy had a mask and a broom and a long black apron. Can you guess what Judy was going to be? So then based on the riddle, you would put the dots together and figure out that Judy was going to be a witch. I think it's fun. And they all are done. And then the next page says boo there on the back. Then we've got a little Jack in the Box popping out. All of the dot to dots appear to be done, but really cute. Definitely, you can do some displays with this. And I think the last thing makes me laugh because it's just random Google eyes and a mouth in a kid's playground, which makes 0 sense at all. But there is a little bit of wear to the binding here on the sides. That would probably be easy to tack down with some like glue stick or some tape. You'd probably be able to tack that down. I didn't want to mess with it, so I just left it as is. Again, it's from 1956. Eclectic Treasure Hunter, I see your 10. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't you know? Don't you know I made my hat? Can't help myself.
Someone earlier said that you were channeling Stevie Nicks, and I absolutely agree.
Okay. Well, I don't have a tambourine, unfortunately. But, but I'll keep that in mind as another Halloween costume because that would be fun. All right. So I'm going to count this down. Eclectic Treasure Hunter is in at 10. We're looking for 11 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. All right, Eclectic Treasure Hunter, this is coming your way. Thank you so much. All right, let me get Bill back over there.
$8, Amy. And I have 2 of these. And some of you have seen this before. If you saw our haul video that Jason, Amy, and I did when we went to Pittsburgh, I showed these. I have 2 of these really great vintage Hallmark placemats, which I think would be great as wall art. They are this amazing witch with the little wart on her chin, which I think is so cool. And the black cat riding the back of her broom with the bat over there, sort of over them in the distance. So I have 2, so it would be $8 for choice, or $8 each. They are, as I said, vintage Hallmark, and you are not going to be able to see it in the light that I have today, but the orange does glow. You can see the cheeks, right? The cheeks glow. So the orange, if you had this in a room, on a wall, and you have the right lights, this could be a really cool feature. Or if you actually do still have children who come to your home to trick or treat, how cool would this be in your entryway with just a little black light hanging over it? It would look really neat. And again, I have 2 of them. They are in great condition. The second one does have a couple little scuffs up here at the top, as you can see. But that's really the only condition issue. No rips, no tears, no bends, just really great condition with, a not so scary witch. I like the scary stuff, but I also like the little more.
And there's a whole bunch of party supplies that match that. I've actually had the napkins that match that before.
Yeah, I think I've seen cups as well. So fun.
All right, there's Vanessa.
Yes, they are paper, but they're quite a thick paper. They can hold their own, but they are paper placemats. They are textured on the back. I think that was probably intentional because they were supposed to be on a table. They're not plastic, but honestly, if I were keeping these for my own collection, I'd probably do the unthinkable and laminate them just to preserve them for posterity. I know not everyone would do that, but I'm not doing that because I'm not keeping them. But I just think that I think the condition that they're in is remarkable because they are paper. No one's folded them. No one's bent them. There are no stains on them. It's just really good. Yes, Lisa, they do glow. It doesn't show up very well in my light, but I think the cheeks are the best place where you can see the difference between the flesh tone and the glow of the orange, because there's not a lot of contrast with the glow around the orange around the sides. You don't see it as much, but on the hat and the cheeks, you really see it. But the entire thing does glow if you're in a dark room. So I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. And again, there are 2. So maybe there's enough to go around. Right now, we're looking for 10 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yes, it's the price is for 1.
Sorry, Bill, I did not put in choice. I didn't hear you.
I didn't say choice. I forgot to. So
okay.
Anyone watching the replay will see that it was my error.
All right. So there's a bid in from Karen. So the first 10 is going to go to Vanessa, and then Lisa is going to have second pick if Vanessa doesn't take both.
Thanks so much.
Do you want to watch the chat, Bill?
Yeah. So Vanessa, just let me know if you wanted 1 or 2, and then Lisa, if she only claims 1 and you want one,
both.
take both.
Want them both. Good choice.
Perfect. Thank you.
I think that would look really cool in the back of a wreath. Like if you put it behind a black wreath, that would look really cool. All right. My next item is going to start at 18. And I have this really cool, kind of creepy, very tall owl. He's a tall guy. He looks like he's had a day and he's over it. That's why I think he's a little grumpy looking. Most of the owl figurines that I tend to find are very happy, pleasant, kind of like flowery little owl. But this guy, I think he would look very cool in a fall or Halloween display. And he is kind of perched on a branch here with a little acorn at the end. Now there are a couple spots. So he is kind of that airbrushed cold paint. And there are a couple spots where there's a little paint fleck missing in a couple little places. It's not super major scratching, but there are a few throughout. You can see there's a couple back here. I love the texture in all of the feathers here. Now this is made by Rossini, Japan. This is not a label that I show super often, but they did make lots of mid-century ceramic pieces. They did do some utilitarian pieces as well, not just figurines, but I love him. I think he's really hooty-hoo. I think he's very cool with his yellow eyes. I did not test to see if no, the yellow does not glow at all. I wish it did because that would make him significantly cooler. All right, I am seeing your bid. So I do believe that we have a little bit of a weird lag tonight because all of the comments are coming in chunks. So that tells me that the lag is probably worse than since we started. So Eclectic, I see your 18. Trina, I see your 18. Trina's back in at 19. And Lindy, I see your 19. So right now we're looking for 21 or more. So I think we're going to switch to 20-second countdowns just to combat the weird lag that we're experiencing tonight. So with that being said, as the sale progresses tonight, don't wait to put in your bids till the very end. Likely you will come in after the bid end. So try and get those things in early if you're interested in something. And you're welcome to use it just in case, as long as you've put in a bid on the current item during the countdown. All right. So Lindy's at 21. We're looking for 22 or more. I want to give you a measurement real quick on him because I can't compare right next to my head today because of that. But Mr. Owl here, he is 10 inches tall by 3 1/4 inches wide. So 10 inches of owl goodness. All right. So we're going to count him down, looking for 22 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Hooty hoo. Who's going to win me? Okay. All right, Trina, I see your 20. And Trina, I see your 22, but Eclectic Treasure Hunter came in with it just in case of 44. They're right before Karen's bid end. So Eclectic Treasure Hunter is going to take it for 23. Congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, Bill. Let me get you back.
$32, Amy. And I brought
32,
a couple.
you said?
32.
32.
And I brought a couple blow molds tonight. I tried to focus on ones that were a little bit less seen because I know a lot of people have some of the more common ones. So I brought this first one, which is this is not a lighted blow mold. This was intended to be, believe it or not, a candy container, a trick-or-treat container. Either something that there was a handle on it at one point, It's no longer there because you could imagine they got pretty heavy if kids really use these for a candy. But a lot of people also use these at their front doors because you can actually reach down into them. But it can be turned into a lighted blow mold very easily. But this is, again, one of the ones you don't see quite as frequently, the ones with the treat written in the mouth. It's in great condition. It is large. It's 12 inches tall and 10 inches across. So compared to one of the typical round ones, which would be probably around 8 to 9 inches, it's quite big. And it's in good condition for its age. This is most likely a Bayshore product. Bayshore has a bunch that look like this in their catalog. Bayshore is one of the big blow mold companies from the 60s and 70s and 80s. The only condition issue with this one is a little stain here on the back. Don't know what that's all about. I tried to clean it from the inside. It's probably candy residue if you look at it, but couldn't get it out because I could only get my hand in so far until my forearm was too big. Yes, I would love for it to be full of popcorn balls. That would be amazing. But in terms of old blow molds, this one, in terms of its color, is really good. It doesn't look like it's been left out in the sun very much. There is a little bit of fading on the front. It's there. On the back, you can see the orange is much more vibrant. It's just a nice big piece. And again, you could use it as a lighted blow mold by putting a battery operated something in it. You could also choose, and they actually do have a starter hole here. It's not drilled yet, but those holes were meant for people to actually put a light kit into the back. So you could use that as a starter hole, make a bigger hole with the utility knife, and then put a light in there. But so fun. I have a lot of blow molds. I like them. I'm bringing 3 huge ones to the store tomorrow. So I have a lot of experience with them. And this is, for me, a new one. Really fun to find it. So fun. Oh, thank you for your bid. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say about it other than this is be really fun if you had a display because it has some height. So you get some height in the back of your display.
It would look really good with that bittersweet back there too, Bill.
There's no bittersweet coming to the sale today.
No.
I didn't think about it though. I probably should have. Looks like candy corn. All right, thank you for your bid. I'm going to go ahead and start that countdown. So if anyone else is interested, now is the time to get in. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Counting is hard.
It is hard. I agree.
There is the bid end. Thank you so much, Karen. So Lisa, thank you for your bid. Mare came in with a bid of 34. So Mare, this blow mold is yours. Congratulations.
All right, awesome. I do that with my pumpkin buckets too. I put fairy lights in them, or the little battery operated tea lights. A couple in my buckets, and they work pretty good that way. All right, my next item is going to start at 24, and I do have some handmade coming tonight. This is the first handmade I have tonight. Meow meow. I brought one of my little kittens. I do make these in all bunch of different colors, but of course I have to bring a black one for Halloween, and I've done some special ribbon on them. Usually I just do the ribbon to match the eye color, but I had to put a little bit of Halloween orange goodness on Mr. Kitty tonight. So it is made from modern fabrics, and it will stand up. I'm trying to see if I have anything I can balance Kitty on here. Okay. So Kitty stands up just fine, and the head is cocked just a little bit to the side to give it a little bit of personality. But I do hand paint the faces on the kitties there. So it's hand painted with textile acrylics. So if you need to wash it with a damp cloth or anything, for whatever reason, the paint's not going to come off for you. And then I have added some kind of orangey, zigzag kind of ribbon on there. So measurement for Kitty Friend here, I am seeing your bids. Thank you guys so much. Kitty Friend here is 7 by 8 by 5. So 7 inches this way, 8 to the top of the tail, and then 5 inches wide at the head. All right. And I will be making some more of these. All right, so Kim, these, I don't really have anywhere to sign these. I do sign my dolls and things like that, and my pieces, obviously, I put my thing on, but there's nowhere for me to autograph these. I haven't figured out a way to do that, and I don't really want to sign their butt. You know, that's kind of weird. So no, it's not autographed by me, but nobody else makes these. And because I hand paint them, they all look different. So until I figure out a way to do that, no, they're not. You just have to trust and believe that these are made by my brain and my hands. Mr. Banks, yes. Okay. Who has seen the Hocus Pocus 2? I just watched it the other day. I didn't get to see it when it came out, but I think I still like the first one. I think I still like the first one better. I do need to make a tag. Like, yes, I do need to make like a little something to iron on somewhere. I have thought about that. I just haven't done it. All right. So PM, I see your 30. Thank you so much. So we're going to do a countdown on that kitty friend here. And I will be making some more of these guys for some more kind of Halloween sales. So this isn't the only one that you're going to see. Okay. So we're going to count it down. We're looking for 31 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end. All right. Harry, I see you're 35. Thank you so much. And there's the bid end from Karen. Pam, you're just in case did come in after the bid end. All right, so Harry, this kitty friend is coming your way for 35. Thank you so much. And I forgot to mention this, Bill, real quick. If you guys didn't see, I have some new Halloween stickers. If anybody is interested in a sticker tonight, if you want to add it to anything that you purchase, or you just want a sticker, send me an email with how many that you want. They're $3 a piece, waterproof vinyl 3-inch stickers, and it features one of the darnest cute Relpo black kitty planter that is in my personal collection. I don't think I'm ever going to part with that planter. It's one of my favorite things in my collection. But yeah, do you have that, Bill?
No, but I was telling everyone you actually are going to secretly sell it to me. So
I don't know about that, Bill.
I don't have it.
But yes, if anybody wants a sticker, just let me know when you email your info. Thank you guys so much. All right, let me get Bill over here.
All right, $16 for choice. And I saw someone out there did you hear me? 16 for choice?
$16 choice, you said?
Yeah, someone out there was asking about some orange glass. And I think we have some glass tonight. We thought ahead.
Yes.
So I have a choice, actually, of some Viking. Well, I'm 90% sure this is Viking. This is the Viking small 6-petal epic bowl. It also comes as a candle holder. So this one is the bowl. There's also one that has a place to put a candle down in the bottom. But a lot of people call this the votive holder as well. And it is in the persimmon color. And as you would imagine, it has a lot of fluorescence to it. Really, really beautiful, especially at the base and around the rim. I bought really good lights recently, and they're really messing up my glow. Let me see if I can get a better glow.
It looks really orange on camera.
Yeah.
On my end.
Yeah, the glow is much better now. You can see it. So this little thing is 3.5 inches tall and 4 inches across, and it's just gorgeous. I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's that smooth glass that we come to know. I also have in the same round for choice one of the footed Viking persimmon epic 6-petal compote dishes. And as many of you know, these come in multiple sizes. This is the 6.5 across, 4.5 inches tall. And I typically don't bring glass for choice. And again, anyone can decide what they want, if they want one or both. But I brought these because I've had them stacked on a shelf for a long time like this, and I just love the way they look. I could just imagine making like a candy cascade that came out of the top one down into the bottom one. Again, you don't need to do that, but I just thought that's why I brought them both, because I think they're so pretty. And I think, again, a lot of you know that these compotes come in multiple colors. This is as well is very reactive to UV, especially the petals. The petals on these 6 points and the bases have a really, really nice glow to them. Perfect for the season. I do want to mention with the smaller of the two, there is one inclusion in here. There's a bubble completely on the inside. It's smooth to the touch, but it is there. You should know that. Typical of a lot of mid-century glass, but it is there, so you should know it. So again, I'm going to go ahead and show both, and then I will start that countdown. So right now we'd be looking for 25 or more for choice. And you can see size comparison side by side. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So thank you, Karen. There is the bid end. Oh, I'm sorry, Dee. It looks like your just in case came in right after the bid end.
Yep.
Just check my both devices. So before the bid end, Vanessa had a bid of 26, and then Trina came in with a just in case of 30. So Trina, you have first choice at 27. You can let me know if you'd like the compote or the bowl or both. And then Vanessa, I think actually Dee. No, Vanessa, you're back up at 26 and Dee at 24. Trina wants both. So they are both coming to you. Thank you so much.
They would look good stacked.
Yes.
Stacked with each other too. All right. All right. And hello, Daniel. I saw you pop in there. And Dusty Moose. Hello, hello. All right. My next item is going to be a set. This is not choice. You're getting both of these together. So I found them together, so I think they need to stay together because I think they've been together for quite a long time. So I have some early Bystol. So these are 1940s Bystol black cat die cuts. And they have their original price stamping of 15 cents on the back, which I think is cool. So these are thicker cardboard. Now, I will note that there's a little discoloration on this one, and there's a little bending on the other cat, and I'll show you. But you'll see that there's staples here, and both of them are that way. They were manufactured that way, and they are manufactured that way because they have their leg is a separate piece here on the back. And you can see that there's a scored line here. This was meant to be bent out to make it into an easel so that these would freestand instead of hanging them up like most of the other die cuts. Vanessa, I see you're 18, and Lindy, I see you're 19. Thank you so much. It's just the easels were never bent out. They are completely flat. But these are early Bystol made in the USA. They're actually stamped. I'm probably not going to get it to show, but on the inside of their foot here is where they're stamped made in the USA. But that's the first cat. And the second one is the one that has on the back foot here is, you can see that it was bent at some point. Maybe it was how it was stored on this back leg, but you can see that this one has the staples as well. So this one also has the easel on the back that was also not ever bent out. And there is also a little bit of bending on the front paw here. But I love these. Very different than some of the later Bystol cats that we see come out. They actually redid these and added more color and detail to them, but kept the same shapes. There's also a third cat that matches these guys, but there are large die cuts, as you can see. So the crouching kitty here, this one measures 17.5 by 9.25. And sitting kitty here measures 12 by 9. So this is not for choice. You are going to get the pair of them. I guess I just need to keep them together because I'm pretty sure they've been together most of their life. All right. So you're getting the pair together. We are going to start the countdown on these. And right now, Vanessa is at 25. So we're looking for 26 or more. I'm going to count these guys down. Don't forget your just in cases, you guys, if you are actively bidding. All right, we're looking for 26, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow meow. Bid end. I didn't have any cats in the sale last night, so I had to bring a lot of cats tonight to get all the meow meows out of my system.
Making up for it.
All right. Lisa, I see you first at 26. Vanessa's at 26. I saw Mars came in with a just in case of 30. And Lisa also came in with a just in case of 30 right before the bid end. So in the event of a tie, we go by who we see first. So Mars, these are coming to you for 30. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
$12, Amy.
12.
And 12. I also have a die cut, not nearly as old as the ones that Amy just brought, but it is a cat, and it's super cute.
Oh, I love him. He's cool.
Yeah, he's all honeycomb, sort of accordion honeycomb. You can see the honeycomb from the side, and his paws, his legs, and his arms. Is that no? Cats don't have legs and arms; they just have legs. Yeah, right.
I mean, they can have whatever you want them to be. It's Halloween, Bill.
Yeah, his creepy.
Creepy.
Yeah,
he reminds me of the Cheshire Cat from
his appendages. Yeah, isn't he? Doesn't he have the look? He has the look. So what's great about him is he can actually stand on a table with a little assistance, with a little flower frog or something. His little legs bend down, really cute. But also you can get a lot of length out of them too. You can actually honeycomb them as long as you want them to be, the arms and the legs, if you wanted to do a wall hanging. Now the honeycomb, and this is the reason for the price, there are some creases in it that would need to be corrected if you wanted to do, you can see it here, if you wanted to do the long hanging legs, digits, appendages, whatever they are. But when they're sitting on the table, so cute and not a problem. But yeah, to me, the mouth is a little bat-like, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's a bat cat.
Yeah, it's a bat cat. It's a cat bat. But really, really fun. And, if you had kiddos and you didn't mind them playing with the vintage, nice little movement here. But so fun. Yes, Vanessa, we love Halloween too. We do. He's really adorable. Let me just give you a size before I count it down. 7 inches tall, 6 inches from side to side. So not a bad size when it comes to die cuts.
And the crepe paper looks like it's in pretty good shape.
It's in pretty good shape. It's probably not super old. It's probably from the 80s. It's definitely not as old as the ones you have. It is one-sided, so that's always a tell, but it's one-sided and red on the back. So probably, or pale orange actually. Yeah, probably 80s around then, but in really good condition. All right, so I'll start that countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So cute.
He's fun. I've never seen him before either, Jason.
And actually stores flat, which is great. So Vanessa, congratulations. This little dude is coming to you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. I have some jewelry tonight, some Halloween jewels. I have 2 brooches to choose from tonight. And actually, I think I found them on the same weekend, which is kind of bizarre. I wasn't necessarily looking for Halloween, but I found the witch first. So I'll show you the witchy one first. So let me get some paper behind her so you can really focus on the details. So we have a fun witch riding on a broom. So she is kind of gold toned. If my camera will cooperate, there we go. You can see her details. So she is dressed in black hat. Her broom is orange and black. And then she's kind of a goldy tone. Now she does have a signature on the back here. It is AJC is the marking, and it's right kind of at the back of the broom. It's very, very small. And it does have a safety clasp on the back in good working condition. Measurement for the witch is 2 by 2 1/4, and I do believe she dates to the 1980s. AJC, I did see made quite a few different variations of witches and kind of Halloween brooches, and it looks to be that most of them were made in the 80s. So I believe that's the date for her. And the black cat one, I think might be just a little bit older than the witch is. So we have a double black cat here, kind of a matte black finish, and they have little rhinestones in their eyes and on their little bows here. I love their big stylized tails. This one also has a safety clasp on the back. This one does not have any markings that I could find, so I really couldn't date it, and I couldn't find this particular brooch, but I think it's probably late 60s, early 70s if I had to put kind of a date on there. So the kitty brooch is a little bit smaller. It measures 1.5 by 1 1/4. Okay, so those are your two choices on the brooches. I couldn't find, as much as I tried, I couldn't find any Halloween kind of colored hankies to match these. You know that I like to pair the brooches with the hankies, but I couldn't find anything that matched with these guys. So you're just going to get the brooches by themselves, but I think they're very cool because I don't see Halloween jewelry very often. All right, I'm doing a horrible job at highlighting bids. All right, Rachel, I see her 14. Thank you so much. And Karen, I see her 15. Thank you so much. Yes, I do. I agree that the matte finish is classy kitties there. All right, so you guys are bidding on choice. The winner can take one or both if they would like. And we're going to count these down. We're looking for 16 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right. Karen, I saw your 17. Rachel, I see your 17. Karen, I see her just in case of 29. Meow, meow. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Karen Kennedy with your just in case of 29. You get first choice at 18. So let me know if you want witch or cats. If you can take both, certainly, if you would like as well. And then second choice is going to go to Rachel if it goes back to Rachel. And then Lisa will be next in line after that. And I believe that was everybody. So I can just watch. Oh, you want both? You got it. Good choice. Good choice. All right. Let me get Bill over here. Thank you so much.
So I'm going to start this at $18 if anyone's interested, Amy. And I have a couple hobbyist ceramics tonight because I think they're really well done and super
cute.
Oh,
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Bear.
And he's got a Band-Aid on his head. I just love it.
Poor guy.
Cool. Yeah. And then the little kiddo who was dressed up as a ghost who's just kind of peeking out. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, there was no date on this one. It was painted by someone with the initials ES. But it's super cute and super well painted. And as you might imagine, it also does light up. Right now, there is an orange light on the inside. It is a very good light kit. And I thought this would be really great for a kid's room. If you decorate your children's rooms around the holidays, this would be really fun because it's, again, not super scary. It's sweet. It's a light as well, so it could act as a night light. Yeah. The size of this is 9.5 inches tall and 8 inches across the bottom. Hi, Werna. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. But, I mean, just look at the job that someone did on this.
They did a very good job.
Yeah, really, really good. And then the little one over here and the pumpkin. Oh, that is a good point, Kim. Yes, he's dressed up as Frankenstein. I didn't even get that. That's why the Band-Aid. What's that?
I said Frankenbear.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a little behind.
That's all right.
It's one of those days. I'm a little behind. So $18 if anyone's interested. Great condition, no chips or cracks. Yeah, just so sweet. Really, really sweet ceramic that needs a home because someone spent a lot of time on it and obviously grew up and didn't want it or need it anymore.
We're
But
only on our 5th round, Timmy, so you haven't really missed a whole lot. No paper goods yet.
oh yeah,
No
that
postcard, no
didn't occur to me
postcards
that some
yet.
people might think we don't start till 8. Okay. Oh, Sarah, thank you for your bid. I see your bid. I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown again. I think I gave the size 9.5 inches tall. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end for the Franken bear and his little brother, the ghost. How cute is that?
This is really cute.
How did
Sometimes with those ceramics, the painting isn't very good on them, but they did a really good job, especially the eyelashes are really
Yeah,
good.
I think when someone does the face this well, you know that they're someone who has some talent.
They've practiced.
Yeah. Karen, thank you for the bid end. It looks like right before the bid end, Sarah had a bid of 21, but Mike came in with a bid of 25. Sarah's 26 came in after the bid end. So thank you both. Mike, this is coming to you for $25. Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. My next item is a handmade piece. It is going to start at $40. And it is my first Halloween kitsch can of the season. I probably will be making maybe 1 or 2 more. I don't know. The Halloween cans are very hard to come by. Most of them are beer cans. And I've said this before that I don't really like to craft with beer cans, but Halloween is the exception because they're pretty cool cans usually when I find them. But this one I picked up, I think in January at an estate sale. They actually had like, I don't know. They advertised that they had like 5,000 vintage soda and beer cans, and so it was like the perfect estate sale for me to go to. But this one was here, so it is a Halloween can from 1978, and it actually has a little bit of information about why they did a special festival around this particular beer on the backside, and it comes out of Minnesota, in case you're wondering. So. I see your bids. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to highlight and get back down for you. All right. So I have 3 people at 45 currently. So we're looking for 46. And featured on the can this time is I did not make this yarn guy. He is actually vintage, made in Japan. He still has his little Japan sticker kind of back here on the back. So he's a little yarny friend, a little pumpkin man with a little witch hat. I have done nothing to Mr. Pumpkin Man. That is how I found him. I found him on the world's longest yard sale. And he is holding one of the new, I was so excited. I got a couple of these Tim Holtz kind of vintage inspired, like the paper mache pumpkin and cat buckets. I have added the wire and some orange felt on the inside to kind of make it look like he's glowing. We've got some flocked stems and some glittery little branches back here in the back. I have added a vintage black cat cupcake pick into the hand, and there is a sparkly star and ball on the back. We've got some orange tinsel, and of course it is signed by me on the back side. I'm gonna get caught up here real quick. Thank you guys so much. So Jason right now has the high bid at 51. Measurement for this, it is a little bit taller of a piece. It measures 10.5 inches tall to the top of the hat. And I always measure anything that is hanging off the can for the width. And because of the black cat there, it is 7.5 inches wide. All right. So that is Mr. Pumpkin Man Kitsch Can. We're going to count it down right now. Hold on to your just in case, Amanda, until we start the countdown. Okay. So we're looking for 52 or more. I am going to count this down now. So don't forget, if you are actively bidding, to put in those just in cases as soon as the countdown starts. And we're going to start from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I have only come across one of these like yarny little dolls. I have an Easter one. And I think I have a snowman, but I've never come across the Halloween ones before. So, all right. I saw Jason had a just in case of 66, but Pam came in there with a just in case of 75 right before the bid end. So Pam is going to take it for 67. Congratulations, Pam. Thank you so much. All right. And Amanda, your other just in case did come in after the bid end. All right. You guys, I do recommend putting bids and just in cases in early, just so that you don't come in after the bid end. All right. Thank you guys so much. All right, Bill.
I'm so excited that guy's coming to New Jersey.
Well, yeah.
So speaking of New Jersey, I did a segue here. I have a really cool piece of New Jersey glass. So this is a piece of Wheaton glass. I brought Wheaton glass to a sale about a month or two ago and explained sort of the history of it really being New Jersey's only major glass company. And they started out their business. Oh, sorry, Amy. This is going to start at $16. They started out their business manufacturing bottles for the pharmaceutical industry. And this happens to be a bottle that is labeled bitters. It's labeled Ball and Claw Bitters, World's Best Remedy. I don't think this was actually a medicinal bottle. I think this was meant to be a decorative piece. It does come in 3 sizes. This is the largest size. It comes in other colors too. But you can see this really cool ball and claw design that it has. And the fact that it has bitters on it too. I know someone has a Halloween display out there where this would look just so good in it. As I said, there are 3 sizes of this. I have the large one and I have the smallest one. I've actually never had one of the medium-sized ones. It's 9.5 inches tall, but it's super good. The color is really good. This is marked Wheaton on the bottom. I don't believe that there were a lot of Wheaton glass was reproduced in Taiwan, marked Taiwan. I don't believe this one actually was though. But so fun. I feel like it does have a Halloweeny vibe to it. Halloweeny. Did I just make up a word? Halloweeny. It's kind of funny.
You know what it reminds me of, Bill? Have you seen The Last Unicorn?
No. Is that something I should put on my list?
It's a cartoon. Yes, it's a cartoon. Yes, I think you would enjoy it. But there is a scene where there is a skeleton. I'm not going to give it away because it's a plot point, but it just reminds me of that movie. Yeah, you have to see it. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, type it in the chat.
And for everyone who's wondering in the chat, because I saw that conversation, I am an unnamed nondescript demon tonight. If you remember our Halloween sale last year, I had crazy horns. I whittled them down. Our next Halloween sale, the crazy horns might be back if they hurt. They hurt so much. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count this down. It's pretty amazing. The Last Unicorn, it was called?
The Last Unicorn, yeah.
It sounds sad.
What?
I don't think sad. It sounds sad.
There's parts of it that are sad, but it's a cool movie. It's very cool.
So I cry every time I watch Nestor the Christmas Donkey.
Well, you might need a box of tissues.
All right. 20, 19, thank you, Mike. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
So those come in different sizes too.
Yes, they do. I meant to get out the little, Chris collects this glass, so we have a lot of it. I meant to get out the little one to show everyone the size comparison. It's really only about this tall, but I forgot. So Karen, thank you for the bid end. Goodness, a bunch of bids came in. I see Mary Joette with a just in case of 45, Pam with a just in case of 50, Eclectic Treasure Hunter with a just in case of 58. So it is yours for $51. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Congratulations. All right. Congrats, Mary Jo. All right. My next item is going to start at $40. It is starting a little bit. Actually, this is probably on the lower side for this particular piece, but there is a little bit of damage to it, which is why I'm starting it at 40. So we have a Napco boy angel, and it's totally getting blown out because of my, let's try this here. There we go.
No, that's good.
Okay. So this is the Napco October Angel, and this particular variation is a little bit harder to come by because of the mask and the black cat. Typically, the girl version would be holding a mask, but the black cat here, the very tip of the tail. Come on, camera. Okay, there we go. The very tip of the tail has broken off. Okay, and it has been touched up, not by me. So there's not glaring white ceramic there, so it does kind of blend in, especially from the backside. You really can't tell at all. You can't really even tell that there's nothing. It's just the very end of the tail that is missing. But the boy angels, if you guys are not familiar, are much harder to come by than the girl angels. And the October angels in any kind of variety, for whatever reason, are some of the hardest ones to come by. And I've been holding on to this guy since March, just specifically for spooky time. And otherwise, there's no damage to the wings, no damage to the halo. There is just crazing present here on the white ceramic. I don't believe that there's no dings to the flowers, no dings to the little pieces of spaghetti. The cat still has the cold paint, little eyes and mouth painted on there. Very, very good shape, very collectible. And he is numbered here on the bottom. And again, there's no repairs to the wings, which is usually what we see on these pieces, is the wings usually have a repair or a head repair or something. But it is just the cat's tail that has seen better days there. But it is painted, so it is blended in there, so you don't really notice it. Measurement for him, he does measure 5 1/4 by 3 by 3. 5 1/4 by 3 is the sizing for him. So he is typical month angel size there. And I really like the mask that he's holding too. It's very Phantom of the Opera, I think. But I'm not seeing any interest. That's all right. And I will bring him back at the recap unless our lag has gotten really, really bad. I hope not. All right, Bill.
So I don't have him. What is our policy on the recap?
I don't know, Bill. We've never been in this situation. Usually you have something lined up for.
I'm good. So I have a fun round, just starting at $4 for choice. And I have 3 of these really fun. What's that?
I said, whoops, I put in the wrong thing.
These really fun JSNY Taiwan Halloween mugs from the 1980s. Now, when I picked them up, I thought for sure these pumpkins would glow. And they do not. They don't have the day glow paint on them. But they're just really fun, graphic mugs. And I have 3, if anyone's interested. They're in great condition. They are marked JSNY New York. So this mark, I'm sorry, Taiwan. This is a mark of a company that imported a lot of things for places like Hallmark and other sorts of gift stores. So a lot of times these would have come with a plastic bag of candy in them or something along those lines around Halloween time. So they're all in great condition. This one does have a little area where they actually didn't glaze it. It's not glazed right there. It's on the inside, so you should know about that if you want them all. Yeah, I guess somebody could maybe. Is that possible, Amy? Can you paint over something with day glow paint? Or maybe highlight it or outline it? That could be cool.
You could, but you wouldn't be able to like wash the mug or anything like that.
Oh, that's the point. It would come right off.
They do make glass paint that you can bake in the oven, but I don't know how it would react painting over other paint. I'm not sure about that.
I'm not crafty. I don't know those things. So these mugs are 3.5 inches tall. They have a 3-inch diameter at the top. They do not stack all that well. If someone did want to claim more than one, I think you would need to rig it up a little bit so that they're not so back and forth. What's that word? wobbly,
wibbly wobbly.
wiggly wobbly. But I love holiday mugs stacked. With my Christmas mugs, I try to get 5 or 6 on top of one another with a little bit of putty. It's so funny, or so fun. So yeah, so there are 3 to choose from if anyone is interested. And I'm actually interested in moving it along. So if there isn't any interest, we will bring these back at the recap as well.
Okay. All right. Let me get my next thing over here. All right. We're going to do, I did bring some glass tonight, which is a little unusual for me.
I'm excited for that.
But when Bill and myself and Mama Pam and Jason and Tina were all in Pittsburgh in July, I found this when we were all shopping together, and we all kind of decided that it was such a cool color that one of us had to get it. And usually I don't pick up swung vases or glass unless it's like something unusual or if it's something special. So it's this, like, it is showing pretty true to color. Maybe it's a little bit more brighter yellow than it's appearing more of a neon yellow on camera, but it is this bright yellow swung vase, and I think it's very, very cool. Oh, Gina, I see your 4. Do you want me to go back, Bill?
I'll just do a quick countdown, and then we'll
Okay.
go ahead. So if anyone else is interested, we're looking for 5. 2019, Kathy, we know that's for the vase.
Yep.
2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sorry about that, Amy.
That's
I know
all right.
you were building up to this.
That darn lag.
That's
what it is. That's fine.
So, Gina, just let me know if you wanted 1, 2, or 3. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, Gina. That's coming to you. All right, Kathy. I'm going to go back to you. I see your 30 for the vase. Now, I have consulted with Bill and Jason both on this piece, and we don't believe that it's mid-century, number one. We think that it's more like 80s kind of glass, but I love the opening on it. And there are a couple, there is a captured piece of flint that you can feel with your finger right there. It is kind of like a nubbin, a piece of flint that got captured in the glass. There are a couple tiny, tiny little captured bubbles. There are a couple scratches right here at the mouth of the opening. I'm not sure. I did clean this, but those did not come out. So they are little scratches right there at the opening. And the bottom here is not, it's not polished. Okay. It's not polished here on the bottom, but there is a pontil where it was cut off. There are a couple rough spots where it was lobbed off. Sometimes with these vases, it's not chipped, but it is kind of rough to the touch in like one spot on the bottom where it was lobbed off of the pontil. But it doesn't glow. I know you're wondering. I did test it with UV light. It doesn't appear to glow for me. But I think it glows pretty awesome by itself without UV light. It's even affecting my my camera right now because it's so bright yellow. I think it's a very cool color. So measurement for this, it's 13¼ inches tall. At the widest part of the base, it's 3¼ and the mouth opening from here to the top is 5½ inches. But definitely a unique piece to go in with some of your other mid-century glass. A color that we typically don't see. I think it would look great with bittersweet. I think it would look great with green or purple, black. Black Fenton thumbprint would look really cool with this. I just thought it was a Halloween piece. It needed to come out at Halloween. That's why I haven't brought it to a sale, but I have been hanging on to it since July. All right, so Kathy was in at 30. I just see Jill come in at 42. So we're looking for 43 or more. I am going to count it down real quick. Let's see. That is pretty true to color right there. It's definitely like a corn, bright corn yellow. It's very bright and vibrant. And this, like in a window, in front of a window with just, and with Viking blue neek, it would look so good with so many colors. So we're going to count this down. Jill's at 42. We're looking for 43 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. It's corn. Swung bases are so hard to show. All right, just waiting for the bid end to come in from Karen. And there it is. All right, Kathy, this is coming to you for 43. Congratulations. Thank you so, so much. All right, Bill.
I remember when Amy walked up to me in the store with that, and I was like, oh, how did she find that before I found it?
But you got bittersweet, so I think you got
it. I did. I got some. Oh, look, I got bittersweet, Amy, right here and here.
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
All right, I have a choice round at $10 for those people who love vintage advertising or things to put displays together with. So it will be choice for $10. The first is I have actually two of these kerosene moth containers. Lots of people who do Halloween displays covet these because of the coloring and because they're so cool and because it has the word kills on it. Many of you probably know these were meant to hang in closets and there were mothballs on the inside. There is a hanger on them. So super easy to hang. I have two. They're both in super good condition. I've had these before. I'm sure Amy's had these before too, where they're all rusted out. You can't open them. Both of these are in good condition. They're able to be opened. That's the first one. That's the second one. And just also note on the back, all the words are upside down. That's just because someone put the top on upside down. That can be corrected. So they're both in great condition. So they're two choices. And I put a third choice in because I thought it was cool and I thought it would really look cool in someone's home during Halloween time. This is a set of straws, sunshine straws in their original packaging from 1932. Never been opened, 1932 straws. Now, it says on the top, where does it say it? Like nature's own. It doesn't disclose anywhere what the material is that these are made out of, which I think is really interesting because they're not paper, they're not plastic, they're some sort of organic. I don't know. I don't actually know what they're made out of. So there is a loss of the cellophane on this side. Again, it's almost 100 years old. All the straws appear to be in there. It doesn't look like it's ever been opened. I obviously brought it for the orange and black coloring, but there's a really cool sort of display on the back here. Children could drink their milk with these straws. They're highest quality sterilized drinking straws, sanitary and convenient for children's milk, home festivities, and the sick room. Y'all see that? They're also for the sick room. Because, yeah, we all have those. When I was looking for what material they're made out of, all it says is product of forest and factory. Maybe some sort of wood pulp. I don't know, but I just think they're cool. So
I think if you cut out a black triangle and stuck it on her head, then she could be a witch. Easy.
Yeah. Or maybe tiny, tiny little triangles and gave her fangs for a vampire. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be fun to do something with. I've had this for a while and I didn't really know what, but I'm like, I think I'm going to try it at Halloween. So as you can see, there is a water stain up here. Oh no, actually that's not a water stain. That is a label that was removed by someone. So a little bit of paper lost there. So I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. The choice is the package of straws, and there are two of the kerosene moth tins. So we're looking for 13 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. They're fun stacked, just fun stuff. All right, so it looks like Mike came in right before the bid end. John and Lisa, your bids came in right after. So the high bid goes to Mike for 13. Let me know if you would like the straws or the tin. And if you wanted the tin, let me know if you wanted one or two. Then it goes to Lisa at 12 and then John at 10. Yeah, I can tell there's a lot of lagging.
Yeah. Now would be a good time to exit out and refresh if you have not done that, and check and make sure that you're in live chat all messages too.
So Mike's going to take the straws. Lisa, let me know if you were interested in the tins. And if not, John, let me know if you were interested in the tins. And I'll just watch the chat. Thank you all.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Let's see. All right. Let me get myself back over here. All right. I have a handmade item up next. Lisa wanted the straws, so she's going to pass. All right, so I have one of my, and this is the first one of the season. I am working on some more to come up in some other sales, but I just brought one tonight. So it is one of my handmade witchy dolls. And tonight's attire is this fun. She is not made out of vintage fabric. She is made out of modern fabrics, but kind of vintage inspired patterns, if you will. So she is decorated in this overall pumpkin print with some fun orange polka dots in the center. And she does have a vintage button here at the dress that is a pearly button with a little rhinestone in the center. And she has a little felt witch hat. Her hair is bright orange. I do hand paint their faces. And she's got polka dot socks and little black felt shoes going at the bottom. And on the back side here, the dresses all do have Velcro here, so you can take it off and wash it if you need to do that for whatever reason. And yes, I know Kim is wondering, and probably Dusty Moose as well. She will get a little autograph right there on her backside before I send her out. That's where I have chosen to autograph them on these guys. So they will have a little signature on there. So you know that she is made by me and one of a kind. So she is a little bit larger than my normal dollies because of her hat there. So measurement for her, she is 19 inches long from length, and she's 8 inches wide. These can sit and pose. I like to put these in little wooden dolly chairs, but they will sit upright on a shelf or something like that. A metal dolly stand will fit around the neck if you want to have her stand in some sort of fashion as well. Definitely huggable for a kiddo if you want to give it as a little Halloween gift as well. I'm glad I made you laugh, Kim, but I knew what you were thinking. All right. Harry the Hound Dog's in at 45. So we're looking for 46 or more. I am going to do a countdown on her. So we can keep it moving, you guys. I do have some more in different colors, different fabrics. I have a kitty doll I'm working on as well. So those will be coming in upcoming sales as well. But I just brought the one tonight. So we're going to count this down. Harry's at 45. We're looking for 46 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
You know, Amy, I have one of your foxes, and I think that fox might need a friend.
I haven't made any foxes yet this year. I need to cut some out. Yes, I will. I will, Kim. Just a second. All right. So, Harry, I saw your just in case, but you did not need it. There's the bid end from Karen. So there, Harry, this is coming to you for 45. And yes, I will show with the kitty friend. Meow, meow.
Yes.
The kitty friends. Yes, yes. Of course. Of course. All right. Thank you guys so much. All right. Let me get Bill back over here.
I could just watch Amy show her stuff all night long. I love it so much. $25, Amy. I've got this guy who wants a home. So
Oh,
He
he's
is
so
the
cute.
cutest little lion biscuit jar that you ever did see. And he's got a Halloween colorway, I think. He's got this
Yeah, he
hat.
does.
What's that?
Yes, he does.
He's got this cute hat with the orange band. I do not know the manufacturer. He reminds me of a couple other biscuit jars, but it's just marked Japan on the bottom. I didn't have time to ask Amie today.
I've not seen him before, Bill.
Yeah, he is cute, but I do
Like
want
I've seen kind of bears that are stylized like that, but not a lion.
Well, I thought this was a puppy for the longest time. That's how much I know. But I do want to point out, while I think he's amazing for Halloween, he's perfect for Halloween, he actually is a golfer. He's holding a golf club and there's a golf ball down here. So, at first I was like, oh, is that a witch's broom or is that a spoon for stirring the cauldron? No, the more I looked at it, the more I realized this is a golfing lion in Halloween colors. So if that doesn't sell you on him, I don't know what can. He's in great condition. You do see a little bit of cold paint loss. The orange is cold paint, but not a ton. I mean, let me just show you the hat from all. Not chalkware, completely ceramic. But thank you for asking, because sometimes I forget to mention things. That's the only loss in cold paint. And then the face is all glazed, and this is glazed as well, so you're not going to see any loss. But look at this face. Isn't he adorable? So good. And again, all I know about him is Japan. Otagiri did marks like this, but I don't think this is Otagiri.
I don't think it's Otagiri either.
No. And I love the fact that in his hat, because Jason and I are hat guys, pilgrim hat, yeah, he's got this little indent in his hat. I love that. It's part of the mold. So he is 10 inches
That's a good
tall.
idea, John. That's a good idea. One of those blow mold cauldrons, and then
yeah, that is a great
and
idea.
it would hide the golf ball, and then
right
it would look like the spoon, and it would be the whole thing come together.
I have ones. If I find one, I might send it along with whoever gets this, because I'm sure I have one. That's a great idea. So I was just saying the size, 10 inches tall, so not a huge cookie jar, more biscuit jar size, and 6.5 inches across the bottom at its widest. So really, really fun. I've actually been looking at him for a while in my inventory, thinking about when to bring him. And I was like, he's got to wait till Halloween. Even though he's a golfing lion at Halloween or at Thanksgiving. I mean, yeah. So someone has him listed as, it's right behind 1960s. Kim, was there a manufacturer listed? I don't know. I couldn't find one that had a sticker.
He doesn't give any kind of vibes for me. Usually they do, but I don't know.
All right, so thank you for your bid, Mike. I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. If anyone else is interested, now is the time to get your bid in. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end on this amazing golfing Halloween lion. Like those three words were ever meant to be in the same sentence.
They are now.
Thank you, Karen, for the bid end. Mike, my friend, this is coming to you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Okay. All right. We're going to go to some ephemera next. You guys know I love to find Halloween postcards. They're some of my favorite things to hunt for. And I have two to choose from tonight. So we're going to start 20 on choice for the Halloween postcard. So your first choice here is the Halloween greetings. So we have the happy little boy, the black cat, and the pumpkin. I really like the red in this one. It is embossed. So the whole outer perimeter has little embossed dots on it. You can see that the texture on the cat is completely embossed. This one is unsigned and there's no postmark date. It is made in Germany. These are early 1900s postcards. Neither one of the postcards I have tonight are used or postmarked in any way, but it does say printed in Germany right along the edge here. And it also says Halloween series postcard number 120 here on the side. So that is your first choice. There is just a little paint loss up here at that top edge, but pretty good condition otherwise on that one. So that's choice number one. Choice number 2, pretty iconic image for this one. This one has been reproduced quite a lot, but this is an original here. This is also made in Germany, A Joyful Halloween. And this one does have 2 small tears at the bottom. 2 small tears. I'm not sure if they tried to put it in something and it tore at the bottom, but this one is also embossed, A Joyful Halloween. I love the creepy pumpkin in that one. On Halloween, the thing you must do is pretend that nothing can frighten you. And if something scares you and you want to run, just let on like it's Halloween fun. And again, it is unsigned and postmarked on the back. It is made in Germany. It is that up here in the corner. It says that. And you can see the 2 small little tears at the bottom here and the embossing on the back. These are so collectible. And usually I see these and they're in glass showcases and they're like $50 or $60 for one postcard. But these 2 were pretty fun. I do have some more coming for some other sales as well that have been used. And I think one other one that's not used. But these are great to display in flower frogs, just to pop some height into your display. They're good for framing as well if you want to preserve them and keep them safe. Definitely easy for framing there, just standard postcard size there. Pam, I see your 20. Thank you so much. So I'm going to count these down. So it is for choice. Winner can take one or both if they would like. I really like the little boy. It's just different. It's not super creepy. There are some of the postcards with the imps and things that can get more on the creepier side, but I think these are just cute. All right, so Pam is at 20. We're looking for 21 or more on choice. I'm going to count these down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Timmy, I see you're 22, and Pam's back in at 25. Thank you, ladies, so much.
I spend so much time when I go to places that have a lot of postcards just looking for the one Halloween postcard that got displaced, and I never find it.
All the time. Mom hates when I find a booth that's full of postcards. She's like, I'm gonna keep going. Okay. All right. Dusty Moose, I see you're 26, right before the bid end. Thank you so much, Karen. So Dusty Moose, let me know if you want boy or witch. Boy or witch. You can certainly take both if you would like. Second choice is going to go to Pam. And if it gets back to Timmy, Timmy's going to have next choice. And I can just watch the chat. Thank you, ladies, so much. All right, Bill, I'll get you started over here.
Okay, I have some ceramics. I have 2 of them. Now this, initially, there are 3 of these. I don't have the third one. There was an accident. But I'm going to start these at $36 for choice if anyone is interested. I have 2 of the 3 Christ devils, the little devil kids.
I had those last year. They're so good.
Yeah, they're so good. They're so good. I'm traumatized that the third one isn't here today. So there are 3. I have the one who has his finger kind of pointing up to his head. And you can see that there is a little displaced paint on his face. Other than that, in amazing condition. These would have initially had a chenille tail with like a little triangle at the end of them. It's not there anymore. And there is a little cold paint loss around that area. But other than that, no repairs, just in amazing condition. That is the first one. The second one is the little devil with his hands on his hips. The third one actually has his hands crossed across his chest, and he has a little bit of black displaced cold paint on his cheek, but adorable nonetheless. They have these little capes that look like wings. Again, the tail isn't present. There is a little bit of red cold paint loss, but folks, these are completely red cold paint, the whole thing. And the fact that they're still, in this good condition is amazing. They are both marked very lightly, Christ 1955. This one, I think you can see it a little bit more. So they are Christ figurines, 1955. And they are super, super small. I don't know, Jason. When I broke the third one, my heart just, I don't know. I just couldn't. I couldn't. So they are 5 inches tall. And they are so devilish. They're little me's. Look, they're little me's. I love
They
it.
are.
So great addition to your ceramics collection. If someone did claim both, you know, a little project is to find number 3. I've seen people fashion, and I'm sure Amie could do it, fashion replacement tails for these. These Christ, there are lots of other devils that other companies did. These Christ devils did not have pitchforks or what are they called? Those devil things?
Tridents.
Tridents. These would have had tails, but there are other devils that would have the tridents or the pitchfork. So cute. So I'm going to go ahead and start that countdown. If anyone else is interested, they are super, super cute. And it is for choice, just a reminder. 15, 14, I'm sorry, 20, 8, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Someone told me, and I think it might be true because there are pixies in these exact same positions, that they took a pixie mold, a ceramic pixie mold, and altered it because the wings are applied.
Yes, that is true, Bill. I've sold the pixies.
Okay, so there is the bid end. So Mother Tucker's Antiques has the high bid at 50. Jason, just let me know if you would like the one with his hands on his hips or the one pointing toward his face. Then the backup would be nobody because Jason wants them both.
Taking them both. Good choice. Good choice. All right. I only had 2 last year too. I didn't have 3. I only had 2.
I had 3 at one time. Ugh,
all right.
About it.
All right. Let's go to Blow Mold Town next. This guy, he is coming out of my personal collection. I am parting with some of my tabletop blow molds. I just have accumulated so many of them, so I'm letting some of them go. This is the first one tonight, so this is starting at 38. This is the Haystack Pumpkin Man, and this is made by Empire. It is from 1969, and he does work. He does have a nice long toggle switch cord. Sometimes the toggle switch cords on these, they're super short and you can't really do anything with them, but let's light him up. There he is in his toothy glory. One of my favorite blow molds for sure. Although I love the tabletop blow molds. They're some of my favorite ones. I do have some larger ones too, but I do like the tabletop size ones. They're much easier to ship for sure, and they're much easier to fit in some smaller spaces. So the toggle switch cord will come out. So the light kit is removable. It is removable. I've taken it out many times. Okay. So you can replace the bulb on it. It just takes like a standard kind of nightlight bulb. If it burns out, you can also put a black light bulb in here and make him super spooky if you want. And when I ship these, I always take the light kit out, wrap the bulb separately, wrap up the cord and everything so it's nice and protected. And here is a little storage tip for you. I'm doing a horrible job at highlighting. Thank you guys so much. All right, let me get caught up here. All right, I am seeing all your bids come in. Thank you guys so much.
And we haven't even seen the other one yet.
What?
We haven't even seen the other one yet.
Well, I don't have a choice of them.
Oh, I thought you had choice.
No, I have more coming probably for other sales. I only have one tonight. But this guy I thought I would bring first because he's pretty iconic for the small blow molds. All right, so Mike is at 50 currently. All right, so he is nice and vibrant. He is not sun faded at all, very good condition. But I will say, when you guys store your blow molds, don't wrap the cord around the blow molds. That is how a lot of the paint loss occurs on the bottom of the blow mold. So don't wrap your cords around. If you need to store them a certain way, take the cords out and store them separately. It is stamped Empire right here, and it is dated 1969 here on the back side, and he is hollow on the inside. If you wanted to put some other kind of lighting, fairy lights or something on the inside of him, you could do that as well. All right, so he does have a little bit of surface scratching on the paint on the hat, but otherwise he's in very, very good shape. Measurement for him, he is 14 inches tall by 7.5 inches wide. All right. So Amanda, I see you're 55. Thank you so much. My very first tabletop blow mold I ever bought, I bought it at an antique show, and that particular dealer told me about the cord, and I've never forgotten it since then. And that was probably 15 years ago. So I like when people pass on that kind of information, so I thought I would share it with you guys. All right, so we're going to count Mr. Pumpkin Man down. We're looking for 56 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bill, don't you have a blow mold tonight too?
I'm going to do it right now since we're in blow mold mood.
I thought you did. Yours is pretty good. I don't have the one that you have.
Yeah, I love this one.
All right. Yes, it was, Deanna. I remember that. All right. There's a bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Amanda, this is coming to you for 55. Congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, Bill.
So I'm going to start my blow mold at $32, Amy. While it is one of the ones that's a bit harder to find, there is a condition issue that people need to know about. But it is the Scarecrow blow mold, and this is also an Empire blow mold. And if you are someone who wants to research blow molds, there's a great website called blowmolded.com. Mm-hmm. And in between blow and molded is a hyphen. You can actually look up pretty much any holiday blow mold, and if it's anything worth knowing about that's vintage, not newer ones, vintage ones, they will have it listed with a picture.
It is.
So the reason I'm starting this at $32, even though it is one of the more desired ones, is there is an impact down here at the bottom, and the hole down here is so small that I didn't. You can actually often blow air into these, either through your mouth or through assistance with another. Like something that you blow an air mattress up with or something. But the impact actually created a bit of a fracture in the plastic. And it's here on the front. So that's why I set the price where it is. But it's awesome. It's awesome.
It's hard to find. That one is very hard to find.
Yeah. It also works. Look at the...
Oh, he's cool lit up.
Yeah. And what I love about this one is that you can remove the light kit, but it's one of those light kits. It's not a spring. It's one of the light kits that screws in. So it's just super tight if you have it in a place where things get banged around. Unlike Amy's light kit, though, this is not the longest cord in the world. But I think many of you who decorate know you can order brand new ones with toggle switches off Amazon for just a few dollars. But just a really fun thing to find. I had him for a long, long time in my collection. I downsized my collection a few years ago, and I recently found this one again. It was kind of very nostalgic for me. So I just love these tabletop blow molds, but I have a ton of Christmas ones. So I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown because it looks like there are a couple people who are interested. So if you are interested and you have put a bid in already, you may use it just in case. Let me tell you how big he is, though. 14 inches tall. So standard size for a tabletop. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. How cool is that?
It's such an eerie glow in the center. Yeah. I like that.
There's something about scarecrows that I think are super creepy, especially when they have pumpkin heads. Like, I'm used to the burlap heads. Right. But the pumpkin ones are just creepy. So Sally, thank you so much. There is the bid end. You had the highest bid before the bid end. So this is coming to you for $35. Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right. Okay, we have 4 rounds. Yes, 4 rounds left tonight. So right here, before I move on, here are our emails again. If you purchase something from us tonight, especially if you haven't before, please make sure and email us your information. We need your YouTube name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, let us know that too, if you need to check out as a guest when you send that information to us. Very important. I will be doing my packing and invoicing again tomorrow, and Bill is doing his on Saturday. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let me get back over here. All right. Here is my last handmade item of the evening. I am making more. It's just I've been so busy, so I haven't got a lot of that done. Everything's kind of in the process, but I was very, very happy with this piece. Now, this is a larger piece. That is why it is starting at $60. And I'm going to talk to you about all of the elements that are on here. So first off, the little witchy doll that is perched on the top. Now, she is a vintage Japan pose doll. However, I have refurbed her. She was not in very good shape when I got her. The only good thing about her was the top of her and her head. Everything else needed some work done on her. So I have replaced her shoes. I have made her a new skirt in some more vintage Halloween-y kind of colors there. I have added the collar to her shirt and the little rhinestone. Vintage felt witch hat. We've got a vintage broom as well. Vintage flocked pumpkin. We've got some vintage silk leaves hanging out here. And what she is perched on, I finished the witch first, and then I came across this box, and I knew how my process works. I've talked about this before, that stuff has to want to live in certain places. And I found this box, and it is a kid's hosiery box. But how creepy are those kids peering over the fence on there? And it's orange and black. And I was like, well, I know exactly what needs to go on there. I have added this kind of creepy, sparkly spider down there crawling up the corner. And on the back side, there is some sparkly branches and a couple sparkly balls just for some stability for the dolly. I have signed her right here on the back. And the back of the box was not in good shape, so I have covered it with some creepy tree scrapbook paper there. And actually, the original label for the hosiery box is still here on the bottom. So it actually came with a dozen caramel colored hosiery pieces in there, which I think is very interesting.
And I love that it looks like she's wearing hosiery.
Yes.
So it's kind of very cool. I love that.
Yep. So that's why I just thought that she needed to be on this box. And this, I actually had some new old stock flocked pumpkins in their original packaging, and I took them out because I wanted to do something with them. I just love the derpy little toothy smile on him as well.
And were her eyes blue originally, Amy?
Yes, I didn't do anything to the face or the hair or anything like that. Her head was actually in very, very nice shape. So that is how she originally came. But the bottom half of her was not that great a shape. So that's why I try and craft with ones that are not in very good shape to give them a new life and a new home. All right. So I saw Diane was at 60. Thank you so much. It is flocking fantastic. I agree with you, Jason. It is really good. All right. So this is a larger piece. I want to give you a measurement real quick before I count it down. So measurement for this is 15 inches tall by 7 inches wide. 15 by 7 is the size. I love this. This is one of my favorite Halloween pieces I've ever made. I really, really like how she turned out. All right, so we're going to count it down. Diane's at 60, looking for 61. Diane, I do encourage you to put in a just in case. All right, we're looking for 61. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Just waiting for the bid end to come in. There it is, Karen. Thank you so much. And Dusty, your 62 did come in after the bid end. So Diane, this is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Jason said he's cheesy in the chat, but he's actually cheese curdy. That's what
he's something. I don't know about that.
All right, Amy, $12 per choice. Amy brought some older die cuts earlier, and I have some now. Mine are smaller. Mine aren't, I think you said 40s yours were? Those cats?
Yep.
Yeah, mine are a bit newer than that, but not too much. I have one Beistel and two lures so to choose from. And they're all about 9 inches tall. They're the 9-inch size one. They're all in really, really good condition. So this is the Beistel. It's the witch in her house. She's got the cat in the window, the owl up here, the bat. Only major condition issue on the front is that little bend up here, but it's not ripped. They're so often ripped. There is a little bit of tape tearing on the back. Someone had taped it. So there's a little bit of paper loss, but it's not super bad. And there's actually no tape residue. So this is the first choice starting at $12 if anyone's interested. The other two are lures, and they're a little bit older than the one I just showed you. And these are all one-sided too, so that gives an indication of age. I have the Lures Pumpkin with the corn cob pipe, also about 9 inches. All three that I have are actually marked, so we know they're not newer reproductions. We also know they're not newer reproductions because this has been taped on somebody's wall over and over and over for all the years. But whoever did it did such a good job because they never put any tape on the front. So it is in such good condition. There's no bending, there's no tears, there's no tape residue. That one, again, is also about 9 inches. And then I have the black cat howling at the moon with this really creepy looking jack-o'-lantern on the stick or on the post. And again, it is marked Lures on the bottom, so Lures USA. And as you can see, also in really good condition. I've been keeping these in plastic. There is a bit of tearing on the back where someone had taped it. Again, it's just surface. Then there's a little bit of tape residue. So one choice is the black cat, the Lures black cat. The second one is the Lures jack-o'-lantern with the pipe. And the third is the Beistel witch in her witchy home. So fun. You just get all three up here and I'll start a countdown. All are about 9 inches. So I will start the countdown now. Thank you all for your bids. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And like a good comic book collector, I send all of these bagged and boarded, so you don't have to worry about any bending or anything. So we have the pumpkin, we have the cat, and we have the house or the witch. There's the bid end. Thank you so much, Karen. You know how much we appreciate you, but I just can't not say it all the time. Pam had an 18. Mike had a 19. So Mike, let me know which one or ones you would like, the witch, the cat, or the pumpkin. And then Pam, you are back up at 18. Greg, you're back up at 13. 3 choices.
I love those die cuts. I have a set of those too.
Yeah, I think they're so fun. So fun. And I should have mentioned, they're the embossed ones. So they're actually pressed through. So they have texture. That's one thing when you're in a store and you're looking at vintage Halloween. If it's not embossed, if it's smooth, it's likely not older.
They did reproduce that set in the 90s too. And there's no embossing on them.
So Mike is going to claim the witch and the cat. So Pam, you can let me know if you wanted the jack-o'-lantern with the pipe. And then Greg, you were back up. And I'll just watch the comments. And obviously you can pass if it's not one of the ones you wanted. Thank you all.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Let me get myself back over here. All right. All right. I have a noise maker up next. I'm going to spare you from making the noise with it because I will wake up my husband and the dog, and I really don't want to do that. So I have a tin litho noisemaker, and it is kind of the rattle style here with the wooden handle. Now I will say that the handle is a little loose. I mean, you can spin it around and tighten it slightly, but it still does remain a little loose. But this is from the 1950s, and it has a very cool images on both sides here. Okay, let me see if we can get it to focus. So we've got the ghosty hanging onto a pumpkin. I love the green specifically in this one. So we've got the ghosty and the pumpkin, and then we've got an owl. I wish my camera would focus because it's really, really cool detail. There we go. And we've got the owl perched on the end of the moon and a bat all over a little cityscape. And then we turn it around, and we've got the witch flying over the moon with another bat. I love the colors in this one, especially the green. Usually we don't see green in these tin litho noisemakers, but it does have the wooden handle on it, and it is a made in USA one. The stamping is here on the bottom. It is made by Tconn, Tconn is the manufacturer on this one. I would say that there's some paint scratching, but it's very superficial. There's not really any big sections that have scratches, but there's two little spots by this moon here that are visible, but otherwise it's in very good shape. The noisemakers, again, are something that I typically only see in locked glass showcases at antique malls that have just astronomical prices on them. I have another noisemaker that I'll be bringing to another sale that is equally as cool, but I like this style one as opposed to the paddle kind. The paddle kind ones, for whatever reason, I think get more wear on them just because they get used a little bit more than these kinds, and the noise is more contained. It is nice and loud if you want to actually like use this to scare your neighbors with or something like that. It's definitely nice and loud. All right, I am seeing your guys' bids. Thank you so much. Amanda's at 24. Measurement for this is 5 by 3. 5 by 3 is the sizing there. Also makes a cool riser if you want to display it on your side, and then you can put something on top of it. Very cool piece. I love these. I love to find these in the wild. They're fun to look for. The postcards and the noisemakers are some of my favorite Halloween things. All right, so right now I see Jill at 25 and Amanda at 26. We're going to count this down, so anybody that's bidding is welcome to put in a just in case during the countdown. All right, we're looking for 27 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Mars is here 27. Thank you so much. Dusty, I see you're 30. Eclectic Treasure Hunter has a just in case of 34. There is Karen's bid end, and Dusty, your 35 came in after the bid end. So Eclectic Treasure Hunter is going to take it for 31. Congratulations. Thank you so much. You've got some cool pieces tonight. All right. Thank you so much.
So I believe I will accurately quote Amy if she just said that the Halloween noisemakers and postcards were among her favorite things to collect. Is that what you said?
To look for.
Look for. Okay. Well, I have, Amy put some earlier. I also have a Halloween postcard.
That's a really good one.
It is spectacular. It's going to start at $20 if anyone's interested. It has my heart, and you'll see why in a minute. This one was sent through the U.S. postal system. I have it in plastic because I love it so much. This one was sent in 1910 on October 29th from Brooklyn, New York. So there is the U.S. postal mark on there. It was sent to Master Edwin Strout of 17 Tallman Place in Nyack, New York, from Edith. Edith was sending Edwin. Where did I get Frederick from? So you'll also see that there is a postal code mark on the front too. So that's just something, it was run through some sort of machine that they had. But let's just take a look at this carload of Halloween fun. The driver is a pumpkin. The passenger is a black cat. But can you all see who the other passengers are?
So good.
I know this is like the Halloween for GardenGuyBill. I mean, there's an asparagus stalk. Do you see the asparagus stalk?
I love the asparagus.
It's so good. It's really fun to find. And for me, I can look past that postal mark on the front just because of the sort of theme that is on this. It's really good. And it's in good condition. It looks like it was in a scrapbook. Can you see the little triangles on the back? Where probably some sort of contamination happened with whatever they were using to hold it in a scrapbook. But other than that, all of there's no bending on the sides. There's no creasing. There's no rips. There's no tears. There's an authentic 1910 paper stamp on it. It's just so fun. So fun. I love it. Yeah, so Halloween postcards, hard to find. Anthropomorphic things, especially vegetables. You see a lot of anthropomorphic fruit, but the vegetables, quite frankly, are a little tougher to find, at least for me.
That's one of the cooler ones that I've seen. I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah, good point, Deanna. Jason, there are no pepperoncinis on here. Just so don't worry. We're good. And I didn't say it, she did.
I'm sure Jason is okay with that. Just putting that out there. Yeah.
So fun. Obviously, standard postcard size. It will be bagged and boarded as well. Thank you all for your interest in your bids. I will go ahead and start that countdown. And it has that, Amy talked about this last year during Halloween. It has that old way of spelling Halloween with the little apostrophe there. Yeah. So right now we're looking for 31. Maybe they're going to, no, they're not going to a garden party because that would be like cannibalism, wouldn't it? Vegetables eating themselves? I don't know. Maybe they're going to make fun of the fruit. I don't know. So fun. So 20, 19, 18, yes, Pam, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, that little onion bulb is stuck in there, the shallot. So fun. It looks like there's another onion. What's this guy? It's corn with a head of something. I don't know what that is.
A tomato?
Maybe. So fun. Thank you for the bid end, Karen. I believe that before the bid end, it was Pam. So Pam, congratulations. This super fun piece of Halloween antique actually is coming to you.
Awesome. Very cool piece. All right. It's corn. I have a planter tonight. I fulfilled my contractual agreement to bring a planter when I'm selling with Bill. We have these like unwritten disclosed agreements that we're supposed to bring certain items to sell with each other, which I think is kind of hilarious. And Bill's usually the only one that keeps to his agreement. Jason sometimes misses the ball on the deer.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So we have a Relpo pumpkin head planter. I love to find these particular planters. They did do a couple variations of this particular pumpkin guy. He's actually known as the pumpkin Scarecrow. And this is just the head variation. There's actually a larger version of this, and there's actually a variation with a full body to him, and he's kind of holding on to a broom. I really like the stylized straw hair that is sticking out of the back. This planter is in really, really good condition. This was another fun find that I found on the longest yard sale. I have not put that video out yet, but it might have to be a two-parter because it was a lot of stuff. So it does have the Relpo foil sticker there on the bottom. It is numbered. And somebody had applied the little felt pads here on the bottom so that the planter didn't scratch their furniture. I will say that there is, I don't see any chips on him. I don't really even see any paint loss or anything like that. There is a little bit of crazing on the inside of the planter, but it is nice and clean. I'm not sure that anybody maybe ever used it as a planter. It looks very clean and nice in there. Or if they did, they took the plant out and didn't actually use him as a planter. But the paint in him, so he actually has red inside of his mouth, which I like that. This piece like is kind of Halloweeny, but you could carry this kind of into that time in between Thanksgiving and Halloween as well. He can just work as kind of a scarecrow, pair it with some of your corn, some of your cornucopias and things like that. He could probably work himself into a fall display as well. Mike, I see you're 24. Thank you so much. So like I said, this is not the largest of this particular pumpkin head. There is quite the series of these guys, and I like them all. I think they're fun. And
3 or 4.
Bill, you have this one?
I have 3. I don't know if I have. I'm pretty sure I do have that one.
It's the bigger one that's a little bit harder to find in this one. I think the bigger one is harder to find.
I'm gonna look actually.
He measures 6 inches tall by 4 3/4 inches at the widest part, which is like the brim of his hat. All right, so Mike is at 24. We're looking for 25 or more. I'm going to count him down. We still have one more round after this one and a recap to get to. So let's keep it moving. We're going to count him down, looking for 25. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I think that's the case for a lot of us, Brenda. Our Thanksgiving.
They are. Yep. Everybody skips it and goes straight to Christmas. Yep. Bill, I don't know if you noticed my ring.
I didn't notice your ring.
So it's a lucite ring, and there's a captured bug in there.
What is it?
I got this ring when I was, I think, junior high school. So I got it a long time ago at an antique store. So it is a lucite ring that has some sort of captured beetle in there on the inside.
Oh yeah, it's coming through now.
It's my witchy Halloween ring. That's usually.
If you remember, bring it because I want to see it up close.
Yes, I will. All right, there's a bid end from here. And so Mike, this is coming your way. Thank you so much, Mike. I don't think you've purchased from me before, so do make sure and email your information to me. Thank you so much.
Okay, so my last item is going to start at $10. And in the year 1976, a young lass, actually I don't know if she was young, but Isabel sat down and decided she was going to paint this gorgeous ceramic. And I think she is a talent because I love it when these pumpkins have dimension, when they are, they have this kind of shading in them. Now you can see a couple little areas. Let me just make sure that's not junk on it. Yeah, a little loss of paint there on the front, which could be touched up if you wanted to, and a little bit of a chip up here at the top, again, which could be touched up. That's why I'm starting it for $10. But I felt like Isabel from 1976, her work deserved to be in someone's display. I think it's a really cool sculpt too, this pumpkin sitting on top of this. What do you call this? I know it's
Haystack.
Haystack, thank you.
Yeah, look, they're very similar. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need more sleep before these sales. I think it's really fun. So the eyes and the mouth and the nose are not cut out. So you wouldn't be able to turn it into a light. You couldn't use a light kit on it, but you could do something really fun, I think, as a centerpiece in a platter or, in your display somewhere. I just thought it was really fun. And it's just a tiny little thing to tuck in. It is 8 inches tall. So cute. I love the different colors here with the little grains, the corn stalks, and then the hay. Thank you, Gina. Sheaf of wheat, haystack. I love it all. Oh yeah, those aren't corn stalks. Those are wheat. I want to grow my own wheat. I want to make my own bread. I'm
surprised you don't, Bill. Then you could make your own bread.
I know. Our climate's changing so quickly, though. I don't know if I can grow wheat up here on the mountain. It's like 1,000 degrees every summer. All right, I'm going to go ahead and this is our last round. I'm going to go ahead and start that countdown. We know Isabel's work is going to have a home now. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. We don't have the big mountains out here, Leslie. We're about 850. We're nothing like people out in the West. But in Jersey terms, that's pretty high. All right, Gina, congratulations. It's yours for 10. Thank you so much.
Okay. My last item is going to start at 18. And I've been saving him to last because he is big. I have this fun, and this is a hobbyist ceramic piece as well. I think this is only the second one of these I've ever come across. And this is not one that specifically is lighted, although you could. It is hollow. So you could stick some, you could either set it on top of something like a light base or one of those battery powered candles, or shove some fairy lights up in there. But they did make a few different variations of this mold. Some of them look a little bit differently, but there are cutouts in the pumpkin and in the ghosty face. So you could, if you put some lights up in there, get that to light up and flicker maybe for you to give it a little eerie. But this is a hobbyist piece. I don't see a signature on it, but I know it is a hobbyist piece. And it is painted pretty good, and it's just the glaze did not get in a few places. So underneath this kind of like drape on the arm, there is an unglazed spot, and there are a few of those in some places where either the glaze didn't take or it just didn't get applied correctly. There's another one under this drape here. You can see it's a little bit yellow there. The glaze just did not take there. I don't necessarily see any, maybe this is a flea bite here. I can't tell if it's where the glaze didn't take or if it's a flea bite, but it is a little rough to the touch back there. But I think it's painted overall pretty good. The pumpkin didn't get all of the orange down there underneath, but I think it's a cool piece. I really, really think it's impactful, especially if you like more spooky kind of aspects to Halloween. Cheesecake, I see you're 18. Eclectic, I see you're 19. And Trina, I see you're 20. Thank you so much. And it is a larger piece, but I will try and pack it as cheaply as I possibly can for him. But you guys know I specialize in ceramics, so I do the most special job I can on the ceramics to get them safely to you. So I will pack stuff up inside of his ghosty crevasse so he gets to you safely. All right, so measurement for him, he is 9.5 inches tall by 7.25 inches wide. I think he's pretty cool. I don't come across ghost stuff very often. I don't. All right, so Trina's at 20, and Mike's at 22, and Deanna's at 21. So high bid right now is 23 with Eclectic Treasure. So we're looking for 24 or more. I am going to start a countdown on Mr. Ghosty. Welcome to put in any just in cases during the countdown if you're actively bidding. Let's count him down. Ooh. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right. Mike, I see you're 24. Trina, I saw you're just in case of 32. Haven't seen the bid end come in quite yet. Eclectic put in a just in case of 36 right before Kieran's bid end. So Eclectic is going to take it for 33. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And Cheesecake, your 37 did come in after the bid end. Okay. Bill, do you have anything to recap?
I do.
You do. Okay. So let me get us both back up here on the screen real quick. Okay. So how the recap's going to roll, you guys, is we'll show you the item. We'll note any damage, describe it to you, measurements, all that fun stuff again. We'll give you the price of the item. If you're interested in claiming the item, you can type in the item plus the price. So this is going to be quick claims. And if there's more than one person interested, we will do a quick countdown to break any ties, and Karen will remain the official bid end. Okay, so I'll let Bill go first and do his recap. Get Bill over here.
Just 2 quick items from claim rounds. For $12, $10. I'm sorry, for $10, I had one of the Parazine moth ball containers, the tin moth ball containers. So if anyone's interested, $10 for that. And for $4, I did have one of the JSNY Taiwan Boo mugs left. This mug does have a small unglazed section on the inside, but just $4 if you're interested. So you can type in $4 mug or $10 tin. And that's all I had, Amy. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Sounds good. And if you guys are watching on the replay and there's something that wasn't claimed, you can always email us and ask if it's still available, if it's something that you're interested in, if you missed the sale. So, all right. So what I had left was the Napco October Boy Angel. He just has a little bit of crazing on the white ceramic, and the very tip of the black cat's tail has been broken off, but it is touched up with black, so it blends in there, but no other repairs to the wings or anything like that. So $40 for the angel. So you can type in 40 angel if you want to claim him. And he is numbered on the bottom and very good shape otherwise, besides the cat's tail point missing. But I don't really think that that takes away from it so much. So angel 40, if anybody's interested in that. And that was all I had for my recap. Okay.
Amazing.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, everyone.
so much. Thank you guys so much. All right, let me get you guys back up here. All right, Bill. Reminder, you guys, invoices from me go out tomorrow. So look for something at some point during the day tomorrow. Email your information if you have not done that yet. Bill is going to be doing his invoicing on Saturday.
Correct.
Bill, where can we find you next?
Well, in my basement on Saturday, packing up for 3 sales. But I'm not back till Monday, when I'm joining this lovely lady, as well as Jason and Misty, Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter, on Mother Tucker's Monday. It's the first Monday of the month. We celebrate the first Monday of the month by having our good friends come on with us. So we're really super excited about that.
Yes. Well, Bill already said where you're going to find me next. Monday on Mother Tucker's. I know we save most of our best vintage for that sale. So previews will be coming shortly for that one. So check our community tabs and Instagrams for that. And then next Thursday here on my channel as well, the StreamYard link is already posted. So if you guys want to go set a reminder for yourself, I'm going to be having Ariana of the Withering Cottage and Pamela Blanchard joining me next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We are doing fall and Halloween, handmade and vintage. So all 3 of us have been crafting it up. I know all of us have been curating some fun general fall things and a little bit of Halloween stuff mixed in there as well. So that'll be next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And Wednesday next week is our last episode of Fantastic Finds on Mother Tucker's Antiques at 8 p.m. Eastern, because the following week we're going to be traveling to go to Springfield. So we won't, this will be our last episode for a couple weeks. So I can't wait for that. Yes, Pam's bingo cards are epic.
Agreed.
Especially the Halloween ones. Absolutely. All right. So thank you guys so much. We certainly appreciate your company here, joining us, even if you didn't bid on a darn thing. We just are thankful that you are here joining us and hanging out with us tonight. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much to all of my mods down in the chat. You guys are all awesome. Big thank you to Karen Gillette for bid ending and always supporting us in our small businesses and the vintage community. Thank you to everybody in the chat for the community tonight. And thank you, Bill, for coming over and joining me again for a fun sale.
I love pop-ups.
Yes, me too. All right. Thank you guys again so much. Have an awesome rest of your evening, and we'll see you next week. All right. Bye,
Good night,
you guys.
everyone. Thank you.
So much.